morning, everybody, and welcome to The Balancing Act. We are so glad you decided to join us this morning. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Olga Villaverde. Today, we're starting off with our health. You know, we all have a pancreas, and most of us, it would be safe to say, I think, take it for granted, right?
I agree.
Okay, and after all, you know, a healthy one makes proteins, which help break down our food into nutrients. Sound like anatomy?
Yes.
There you go. But what happens if we have an unhealthy pancreas?
Well, it can lead to serious health issues, which many times go unrecognized and underdiagnosed. And we're going to go behind the mystery today to look into EPI.
Great segment here, so let's get started. The Balancing Act starts right now. The pancreas, it's not an organ we think about every single day, but a healthy pancreas makes enzymes helping digest food into usable nutrients. For some, the pancreas fails to produce enough enzymes, resulting in an undigested food and inadequate nutrients for optimal health. The condition is called EPI, one too often under-recognized and underdiagnosed. Welcome to the second part of our three-part series on rare and genetic diseases. Our focus this morning, Exocrine Pancreatic Insufficiency, or EPI. We're going to talk with Doctor Bob Etemad, a gastroenterologist from Lankenau Medical Center in Wynwood, Pennsylvania. And a little bit later in our segment, we're going to meet with an EPI patient here to share her very personal story and insight on EPI. Welcome back, Doctor.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for being here again. I got to tell you, I learned a lot about EPI the last time you were here. Let's refresh the memory here in terms of the EPI and why it's so often underdiagnosed.
So exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, is difficult to diagnose because so many of the symptoms overlap other very common things. So for example, diarrhea, well, some people have loose stools here and there and they know to ignore it. Or some people might have a gas after an unusual meal and they might then let it go. But it's this combination of symptoms associated with more serious symptoms that we worry about more.
And we do know how important the pancreas is in our body. Can you talk to me about why pancreatic enzymes are so important?
Yes. So the pancreas helps you digest food.
Correct.
I mean, we chew our food, and that helps at one level. But once the food is broken down, to actually extract the nutrients, we need special proteins, enzymes, from our body to be able to extract those nutrients and incorporate it into us. And if the pancreas doesn't make those, there's no other organ that can do it.
Now, we know that weight loss is something that people are always trying to achieve, but when it comes to patients suffering from EPI, that really is an unintended consequence that they suffer through.
That's absolutely correct. The issue is then again, the nutrients are not getting to their system, and your body is still turning over proteins, and when you don't have anything to replace it, you begin to lose body mass, protein, fat, really any part of your body. It can be very dangerous in the long run.
But there are things today that doctors are doing that are helping patients suffering from EPI, correct?
Absolutely. Of course, the first step is making the diagnosis, and that's very critical. But fortunately, we do have replacement enzyme therapy to help us to accommodate for patients that don't make it on their own.
And on that note, doctor, I'm going to ask you to hold off right there because we're going to talk about that right now when we come back. And also, we're going to learn more about EPI as we get an up-close and personal account with a very special patient suffering from EPI. Her story just ahead. Stay with us. Welcome back, everyone. We've been talking today with Dr. Bob Etemad, a gastroenterologist from Lankenau Medical Center in Pennsylvania. And joining us now, Rhonda Ayala, an EPI patient who's been dealing with her condition since 2010. Welcome back.
Hi, thank you for having me back.
No, thank you for being here because, again, a great segment where you're providing so much valuable information. I know we talked about it a little bit in the past, Rhonda, but tell me again, your condition, EPI, what symptoms were you facing? What was happening?
I was having cramping, bloating, some diarrhea, just, you know, something out of the ordinary, and I knew something was up.
So you kind of knew, okay, this isn't me.
Right.
I'm not doing well.
This is not good.
Okay. Doctor, someone like Rhonda, she goes to her doctor, she gets diagnosed with EPI. Then what happens?
Usually the doctor will look at enzyme replacement therapy to replace what her body is not making.
Okay, and those enzyme replacement therapies are what?
They're actually capsules. They're capsules that have small little tiny bits of pancreas enzyme inside them.
Really, what are they called?
Yeah, pancreatic enzyme replacement therapy.
So PERTs.
PERTs, that's right.
Are you on these?
I sure am.
You are? Okay, so tell me how that works.
Well, I have to take them with meals, and that's the hardest part in the beginning, is remembering to take them with the meals. You have to remember to keep them with you, and, you know, so they're always with you every time you eat.
And did that help manage your symptoms? Did they go away? Did they come back?
They were manageable. They were manageable, and then you know, they came back a little bit. But what I did is I have great open communication with my doctor, so I went right back to him and told him, you know, hey, something is going on again, and you know, he changed things up, and now they're totally manageable.
And doctor, that's really key here, to really have that open line of communication with the doctor, because this is really something that will last forever.
It really will. I would say that both points. It is important that she felt comfortable speaking to the doctor about these symptoms, because they are sometimes private for some people, and it's important to feel that openness. And it is a condition that probably would stay with the patient for most of the causes of exocrine pancreatic insufficiency for a large part of their life.
And Rhonda, was it hard to incorporate these enzymes into your life? Kind of like to remember?
It was easy to remember, because when you don't take them with meals, you know, I didn't feel good again. So, you know, all you need is that one little ouch to remember, and so I'm doing it pretty regularly now.
And doctor, from what I'm hearing from our last segment together and this one is, again, rare to hear about this, but once diagnosed, you really can manage the symptoms.
Once it is diagnosed, it really can be appropriately managed with the care of a physician who's familiar with it and a patient who is going to be cooperative with their therapy. Yes.
Rhonda, for someone out there that might be suffering from EPI or maybe doesn't know what they have and maybe they're in the same boat you were a few years ago, what would you tell them?
I would tell them, you know, to not self-diagnose and think it's something you ate. Just be open with your doctor.
Yeah.
You have to tell them everything. So they'll throw out what's the garbage, and they'll figure out what's going on with you if you're honest.
Great advice. Doctor, for patients out there, for people out there that may want to learn more about EPI, is there a website they can go to?
There are a number, but I think a good place to start would be identifyepi.com. It's a good general resource, and from there I'm sure they'd find other information as well.
identifyepi.com.
That's correct.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Great information.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
And of course, this has been our second in a series on EPI. Be sure to join us again for another Behind the Mystery Rare and Genetic Diseases as we examine now the relationship between EPI and cystic fibrosis. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, visit us at thebalancingact.com to find out more, or share with us anything regarding EPI on Facebook /The Balancing Act fans.
That's right, ladies. I am heading over to my girlfriend's house for a little coffee, a little tea, a little conversation, and also a little talk about gun safety. Now, we are also in the car to kind of demonstrate how you should behave if you're legally permitted to be carrying a gun in the car, how you should behave if you are pulled over for a minor traffic stop or violation, okay? I'm about to pull into the house now, and there is a police officer. Hi, officer, did I do something wrong?
It's Knox, right?
And you know my name.
I think you look familiar.
Does that mean that I've been in this situation before?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you
Nope,
doing?
I'm doing very well. No harm, no fouls.
Okay. I've got a concealed weapon.
Okay.
How should I store it?
How can you store it? A couple different ways. When you get pulled over, the red and blue lights actually turn on. There's a large.
That makes you nervous.
That's a large stress situation.
Yeah.
Everyone gets very, very nervous. If you have a concealed weapons permit, you can store it almost anywhere inside the vehicle, and it's going to be fine, at least in our state right now. If If you don't have a concealed weapons permit, the best way is to actually make sure the weapon is readily encased or securely encased, which is typically the glove box.
Okay, glove box, gotcha.
Glove box would be good because
Okay.
it's at least one move to get to it. The center console, because it has a
Center
closing
console.
lid.
Yeah. Now, I like that you're here because I'm actually going inside now to talk to my girlfriend. She's been expecting me, and we're going to talk about that, about gun safety. Would you mind coming in?
I would love to.
I'd love to see you in there. She's going to be just as nervous as I was
That's
when
okay.
I pulled over and you were here. All right, but come on in. We'll
We can
go
do
in,
that.
okay? You like Café Cubano?
That sounds fair.
Then you'll love her.
sounds
Let's
good.
go. What are you doing here? Well, you knew I was coming. Did you know he was coming? She's all nervous now.
I know.
He's not here to arrest you.
I'm like, am I getting arrested?
Don't worry. Come on in, everybody.
Hi, officer.
This is
doing?
Officer Ryan Williams, and he is here because you know we were here to talk about gun safety. Remember? I was curious. When you walk into the house, right, and you've got your glasses, and you've got your keys,
got your
and you've
cell
got your
phone.
gun,
Yes.
it seems like the natural place to put everything would just be right here when you first walk in.
Most people come in, they put their glasses, their cell phone down, their keys, and then if they're carrying a weapon, they'll put their weapon down the counter.
Yeah, but I got kids. I'm not going to do that.
Agreed. That's probably one of the worst things to do. So there's a new routine you got to develop.
All right, well, a lot of tips that we're going to learn today. I'm making some Cuban coffee. You like some?
You have donuts to go with it, though.
Is he high maintenance?
Oh, he's a diva.
Now, I don't know about your kids, but my girls live in the bedroom.
They don't even know what their bedroom looks
My
like. They
bedroom.
sleep in our bed almost every night.
I know. So, officer, I have to be honest. You probably too.
Nervous.
A little bit nervous about having a loaded weapon in my bedroom.
I completely agree. I know most people actually keep their weapons inside their master bedroom. I'm in the same boat with you, though. The best way to actually develop safety and empower the parents to actually make sure the weapons are safe, this is out for demonstration purposes, but they're so small they can be hidden in a drawer.
I love that.
If you need it at night, it's dark, we don't have time for the light,
You put your own code.
we put our own codes in it. We can use it just by textile with the fingers. We can grab our weapon if we need to. It's steel. It can be securely encased and hidden. The children don't need to know about it, and we don't need to worry about it either.
Quick and easy.
And the
I love
boys
it.
can't pick at it.
No, and my boys would really try. So I like that. You talked about this, and I think this is important. And you know, if you have more than one gun,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Or a larger
Or
weapon.
a larger
Agreed.
weapon,
Then what?
where do you put that?
Larger weapons may need a larger quick release safe. It's high enough to get away from the kids. It's still steel. If you need anything, you can come back in here and store multiple weapons. It has multiple slots, and still quick release to actually access it quicker than maybe a combination lock in case it's a stress situation. You won't be able to operate that.
Yep. And
But
I
a
was
quick-
thinking, if it's dark, right? What if it's a burglary and it's happening and it's dark and you're already so nervous and you're fumbling around?
Agreed. Completely different situation because someone's maybe breaking in your house. You don't know. You're under stress. Quick release safes are good first off because they're finger activated. But the next thing you may actually want to have in there or bedside is actual light to actually use.
Okay. This has been wonderful. Thank you so much. Hey, anybody ready for some coffee?
I've been waiting. You ready?
And donuts.
Oh my
And
gosh.
donuts. Let's go.
That's it.
I want to thank you so much for coming
welcome.
by.
Daniel, very,
Pleasure
very
to
much.
meet you. Wonderful
Thank you
to
very
meet
much.
you. Thank you for letting us use your beautiful home.
Next time, for the record, it's your place.
It's my place. Hopefully it's on a fun, like swimming or something really great.
Really?
But education is always important. And we also want to thank you for joining us for this segment because it really is informational and educational. And this is only part 2. We've got 2 more parts to go. This is a 4-part series that we're going to be doing on gun safety, the importance of it, the education, protection, and concealment. So be sure and join us for that. Now, for more information on any of the segments that you've seen so far, simply head on over to the Straight Shooters at caltechweapons.com. That's caltechweapons.com. And cheers.
Cheers. Salud.
Salud.
Drinking plenty of good, clean water is one of the best things you can do for your health. And as a mom, I try and encourage my family to drink water versus the not as good for you drinks out there. Well, to help us get the most out of our water and as part of our incredible Discovery series this morning, our product expert Miranda Khan is here with, yes, another incredible discovery. Thanks so much for being here, Miranda. You know, I love good, pure, clean water. Tell me a little bit about this one.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me. And yeah, why not be safe and use a water filter? Even if your water looks and smells okay, It's just a precaution to protect your family's health.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about this particular filter you discovered.
Well, this filter is called the Claro Swiss Maxima Plus C filter. And I love it because it's compatible with most filter pitchers that have oval filtered cartridges. And I think we've all seen those, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, this filter not only gets rid of all the stuff that we don't want, it also utilizes this great technology called intelligent mineral control, which basically removes all those contaminants that we don't want, like lead and copper, but it leaves in all those healthy minerals that we do want, that are good for our body, like calcium and magnesium.
Wow, so this really takes the guesswork out of it for me. I'm so happy to know there's something that gives me the good, takes out the bad.
Right, it does exactly what you'd want it to do, right? But what's really innovative about this filter, Julie, and why I call it one of my incredible discoveries, is that in addition to being a great water filter, this filter actually adds vitamin C to your water while filtering it.
What a clever idea. I mean, you're right. This is an incredible discovery. I love that.
I figured you would. Yep, this filter actually adds vitamin C right into your regular tap water, which, as we know, a lot of us take vitamin C because it's so beneficial to our health. It's an antioxidant. It helps fight infections. It helps wounds to heal. It protects our teeth and our gums and our bones. It's just all around good for you.
Absolutely. I mean, I take vitamin C when I have a cold, but I also think it's just beneficial to have it as part of our diet every day.
Right, and now you can do it with this water filter.
Wonderful. So whether your tap water looks or smells funny or not, the Claro Swiss Maximum Plus C filter, I got that right?
You did.
Is a great way to ensure that your family is getting pure, healthful water and getting the benefits of vitamin C at the same time.
And don't forget magnesium and calcium.
All right, I will not forget that as well. Thank you so much, Miranda. Another incredible discovery indeed. And for more information on this multifunctional filter, check out their website. It's claroswiss.com. Thanks so much for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the show, and you want to learn more, head over to our website, thebalancingact.com, for more insider info.
We're also on Facebook and Twitter. Look us up. Until the next time, remember to find your balance.
So long, everybody.